Hello friends, my name is Jawad bin Javed and today I will show you how to rig a bicycle gear and chain setup. Okay, here we have a basic pedal system of a bicycle and let's see what we have in the outliner. Here we have two sockets, a piece of chain, two pedals, two footrest and two gears. So let's start. Okay, the gear 1 and gear 2 is already having no values in it, which is good for us. If there is any value, then you should have to freeze it. Go in the modify and freeze transformation, so the value of this will become 0. Okay, so first I'm creating a NURBS curve. Press 4 to go in the wireframe mode, and I'm placing this curve in the center of this gear. Okay, as you can see, the curve is in the center of this gear. Go to modify and freeze transformation. And I'm also deleting the history. Edit, delete by type, history. Now press spacebar, edit curve, and here rebuild curve. Okay. Look, this curve have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 CVs, but I'm going to rebuild this curve through this rebuild option, and I'm changing the number of span to 500. Okay, select the curve and now I hit apply. Now if I check this curve, you can see the number of CVs is increased. Okay, create a lattice on this curve. And I'm also check the deformer so I can see what this lattices look like. Okay, now I'm changing the division of this lattice, and I will make this 5. So I'm adjusting this curve through lattice. I'm just checking that it should rotate properly. Hide the deformer. Now I'm selecting the piece of chain and now the curve. Go to animate, motion path, attach to motion path. Okay, first you have to check what is the axis of this piece. Front axis is X and the up axis is Y, which is good here. So now I select the piece of chain and select the curve and hit apply. Okay, so now you can see the piece of chain will rotate properly on this curve. Okay, hide this so you can see better view. Okay, so here you can see the piece of chain is start with some ease, and now we have to remove this. So select the piece, go to window, animation editor, graph editor, and in the graph editor you have to select these keys and press F. If you can see, this piece is start with an ease and end with ease, which we don't want, so I will make it linear. Now this animation is working properly, and again animate, create animation snapshot, and with the 1.2 increment hit apply, and now it's look fine. Your chain is looking quite good. Okay, go to outliner, delete this piece of chain, hide this snapshot group by adding 0 in the visibility, and now from side view I will create a joint chain on this curve. In the animation tab, select joint tool, press C and create a joint chain. Press C to snap these joints on the curve. Now I have created a joint chain. And now after this, press spacebar. In the skeleton menu, select IK Spline Handle tool. reset the tool and uncheck these three curves: auto parent curve, auto create curve, and snap curve to root. Now select your first joint, then control click the last one, and finally curve, control click curve. I've created a IK spline handle tool. We have a chain over there. Now I have to check, is this working properly or not? So go in the outliner, select the nerves curve and rotate it, and you can see our chain is rotating properly. Good. Now in the outliner, first visible this group, now select all the mesh, then select all the joints by pressing shift, then go in the skin, bind skin, smooth bind. I'm hiding the joints and the IK handle. Now in the outliner I've select the curve, and let's see. Wow, it's working properly. So this is our chain, which will work quite fine. Now I have to create a control for this chain, because it is not a handy version for the animator to get into the outliner again and again and pick this curve and rotate it for the animation. So we have to create a control here for easy handling. So here I am creating a nerves curve from the side view in, and place it in the center of this gear, and freeze the transformation of this by going in the modify panel, freeze transformation, and delete the history. Now I'm creating a simple expression which will drive this curve through this curve, and for this, first I have to rename this curve as well, and I will name it chain setup CTRL. Now I'm pad here for creating the expression. Okay, expression will be, you can see the orientation of this curve is rotate Z, and the chain curve will also rotate from the Z-axis. So the expression of this will be copy this, the name of this curve, the expression will be chain underscore curve underscore CTRL dot rotate Z. Z is equal to dot rotate Z. Remove the space from here and colon. Copy this expression, go to Window, Animation Editor, Expression Editor, and in the Rotate Z, I will copy this expression and hit Create. You can see there is a connection in the Rotate Z of this curve. When I move this curve, the chain will rotate properly. Just to keep it clean, lock and hide these things, so whenever I select, it will pick only the Z-axis. Now it's working fine. Okay. Now I will create a simple expression for this as well. The Z-axis of this will rotate, and for this I have to copy the name of this gear and gear 01, this, paste here, copy this expression, select the chain setup control, go to Window, Animation Editor, Expression Editor, select the expression first by expression name and hit Edit, and here I can put this thing and hit Edit, Same thing for this. Here just the change of name, so copy this and hit enter, paste this and just make it 2, which is the name of this gear, and hit edit again. If I rotate the Z of this control, it will rotate the gears and the chain as well. Now our gear and chain setup is ready. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.